Good day, everyone. My name is Horata Onesquem, and this is my JLZ 300 PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to teach grade 10 learners history. The topic is the world around 1600 with a focus on Songhai, an African empire in the 15th and 16th century. The theme is trade and leadership. So the relevance of JLZ 300. JLZ 300 offers critical insights on successful classroom management, addressing variables that influence learner absence and viewing the classroom as a different social space. This module emphasizes the importance of instructional communication and language proficiency, preparing us as future teachers to create inclusive settings that improve student engagement and academic performance. About the theories and strategies of instructional communication from JLZ 300 are applied in my lesson. Then after I give practical examples. Instructional communication refers to the process of transmitting information and facilitating learning between instructors and learners. I will start by strategies. The first strategy that I'm going to use is clear language. By using this strategy, I will use simple, concise explanation when introducing key concepts like trade. In other words, I will simplify them. For example, I will explain trade as the buying and selling of goods. I'm going to use short sentences. Proficiency, the second strategy is the proficiency in the language of instruction, which is English, to accommodate students that may have different language backgrounds. In this lesson, I will use English as the medium of instructions to foster inclusivity in the classroom. The third strategy is visual aid. I will use a geographical map to show the location of the Songhai Empire, trade routes, and cultural centers like Timbuktu. For example, I will display a map of West Africa and highlight the Niger River because it was the trade route during that time. The third one is the inquiry-based learning. I will encourage learners to ask questions. For example, I will ask open questions so that students can be part of the discussion. Then the theory is the constructivism, which came by the theorist called Piaget. I will foster I will encourage I will foster active learning through collaboration. I will group learners in groups of five to construct their understanding through discussion. This approach encourages learners to actively engage their knowledge and build understanding together. Here is how the classroom as a social space is reflected in the lesson and how diversity is managed. Shared responsibility, where I will encourage learners to collaborate in group discussion, fostering a collective sense of ownership in the lesson. I will create a classroom atmosphere in which students evaluate their own conduct and learning, encouraging self-awareness and ongoing personal development. Employ grouping strategies that integrate learners from various backgrounds, facilitating mutual learning and diverse perspective. Respect is important in the classroom. I will promote an environment where learners actively listen to each other's perspective, particularly during peer discussions, thereby fostering respect for diverse opinions. Conclusion, I will give reflections on effective communication. To engage different students, effectively communicate difficult ideas, and create a positive learning environment. I find that effective communication is crucial to my teaching style. Understanding and involvement will be improved by giving clear instructions, paying attention, and adapting communication methods to suit the requirements of the student. My challenges and solutions. Language barriers. Some learners may struggle with English proficiency. To overcome this, I will use visual aids, simplified language, and repetition to ensure all learners understand key concepts. Diverse learning styles catering to different learners can be challenging. I will address this by integrating visual, auditory, and kinesthetic activities, ensuring that my communication meets varied needs.